Hello all, welcome back to Winter Does Stuff, where we react to some crazy stuff. Today, we have Refuge. God damn it, Sammy. I literally just got the notification that this thing came out. I'm probably gonna post this the day of because, wow, that's a Windows notification. Fuck that. Because we need content this month. So, yeah. Lone Wolf Refuge from World in My Eyes, remaster slash remake, because some of it's being remastered, some of it's actually like fully being remade. There's a lot of discrepancies with that. I'm just gonna get into this. Yeah, let's go. God damn it, Sammy. Lots of crazy effects happening already.
If anyone can hear me, we're leaving this place behind. I'm being kept safe from the dangers and toxicity of this world, the constant fighting against each other. I'm tired of being the target. I've lost so much from all the corruption that leeches into my life, and I'm not letting it happen anymore. If my image is gonna be twisted and people will turn against me, then so be it. I'm running away from it all, where it's safe, inside my refuge.
Okay, so this is interesting because originally, yes, I'm pausing to talk about this because I can pause to talk about things now in the middle of songs like I used to be able to do. This is really interesting because this track was originally about something very similar. It was about, well, it's to a different degree of what this is kind of talking about. Originally, this song was talking about how there was a time where Sammy and their friend group was being targeted by someone very, very... we're not going to say his name. I don't think he deserves to have anyone thinking about him. And people who followed said person. And it was very much about like wanting to separate from the world of online spaces because of that happening. This is it's very similar, but to a vaster degree, because Sammy has dealt with so much over the last few years, especially. I want to say the last two in particular have been really, really rough for Sammy. And it's like, it's a very similar circumstance, but it is different to, man, it's really interesting how this is being framed. And I like that Sammy, if nothing else, I do like that Sammy changed the words in that section there, because it really points to just how technically, symbolically similar this is to that. But at the same time, it's being used for a very different cause. It's not the same, like it's used to convey a similar experience, but it's not the same goal this time around, because at least as far as I know, there's no return journey happening here. I'm gonna do this real quick because it looks like the lyrics are gonna appear over here. So let's keep going.
If people will turn against me, then so be it. I'm running away from it all, where it's safe,
Let them.
inside my refuge.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Oh shit! Ooh, instead of the screams? Okay. Also, we're getting OC Yowie. That's crazy. Oh, never mind. What the fuck? Damn. We got that too. Dude. Whoa! Damn! Okay, shit. We are getting so much different stuff. So, this first verse, it's nice to understand the lyrics now. Because for those of you who don't know, the lyrics to this song, and I believe it was My Path, were never actually released publicly by Sammy. I know that there are plans for My Path specifically, that one. So it's... I don't know exactly what those plans are, but I've heard that that track is... The original version is pretty much irrelevant in comparison to the one that we're getting with this new... Like, the new version of this album. But... Yeah, so that detail, we're getting, like... Oh, like a... it's... I wouldn't call it a breakdown, but it's... Hold on. Might be a riff down, actually. So... But yeah, I love that we're actually getting the lyrics now. Damn! That snare! Nice! I feel like that was shortened, or at least like lyrics were changed to make it not as wordy, because I will admit this, other albums are wordy, but World in My Eyes is one of the more wordy Sammy albums. There's a lot of words in this album, in each of these tracks. It's very... Like, it feels like Sammy was trying to say so much that the songs admittedly suffered on the lyrical end. I do hope that is a change that Sammy is making. Like, kind of summarizing each of the sections. Well, not like summarizing, but like shortening the word count, I guess, because we don't need... It's already a long album. We don't need a 2,000 word lyric sheet detailing all of those songs to add to the length. So, I'm gonna say that right out of the gate.
And I try to hide from the harsh truth of it all. The actions
Ooh, acoustic guitar instead of the piano. Fuck yeah, Sammy.
that I've done and the choices that made me fall. So now I hide inside my refuge. Hiding away from the darkest days. I've tried and tried and cried and tried, but everyone destroys my face.
I'm gonna...
The actions
Because, like, this is such a clean transition into this chorus. Listen to this vocal here.
that I've done and the choices that made me fall. So now I hide inside my refuge.
That just goes right up there.
Away from the darkest days. I've tried and tried and cried and tried, but everyone destroys my grace. I run from you. 'Cause inside of everyone there's anger that consumes. I try to stay, but deep inside I hide inside my refuge.
Love the choirs here. They weren't as present in the original, but now, oh my god. Nice. I believe in the original, it was just that intro instrumental, just copied and pasted, and then back to the verse. Now it's that intro of the intro without the rest of it. That's good stuff there.
They all want to attack.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
Left me with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide anymore.
These lyrics are definitely changed. Damn. Yeah, dude.
Will I ever be safe for sure? And I try to hide from the harsh truth of it all. The actions that I've done and the choices that made me fall. So now I hide inside my wrath.
Damn, dude. This is so good.
For the darkest days I've tried and tried and cried, but everyone destroys my grace. I run from you, 'cause inside of everyone there's anger that consumes. I try to stay, but deep inside I hide in the light.
Now, I don't actually remember this song very well, at least like the bridge of it. I don't exactly remember what happens. I assume we're gonna break down, because like Sammy specifically said, like, you're gonna want to react to this one. So, oh yeah, that's right. It did have this.
From all the war and the hate, it's where I cry and grieve.
Fucking sleep token ass drum in here.
Break and deceive. And all the hate still
That's right. Okay, now it's coming back to me.
I know my trust it remains, and I will return one day. They corrupt and only see things from one side, but never mind.
Before going on here, Sammy, I swear to God, this chorus is already high fucking enough. There's a reason why Sammy said to react to this one, and I'm betting it's because there's a fucking key change. There better not be. I swear to God. I swear to God.
So I hide until their attention turns away.
Ooh, love the party.
So now I hide inside my wrath.
Ooh.
I hide away from the darkest days. I've tried and tried and cried and cried.
Okay, no key change.
Everyone destroys my grace. I run from you.
Damn, these vocals.
There's anger that consumes. I try to stay, but deep inside I hide in the wrath.
Substantial stuff.
I know my trust it remains, and I will return one day.
Oh. Release date? When? Okay. Good stuff. Just a second. Alright, so I normally do this before, but we actually have a description that we're actually going to read here. So, Yes, Psychotic Fox and Lone Wolf have finally escaped the angry mob and successfully made it to St. Louis, Missouri, city that Lone Wolf was born in. Yeah. This is established in the Psychotic Memories novels, I actually think. He and Psychotic Fox made sure to keep their location hidden, and they spent their winter during the pandemic hiding away. Refuge from all the chaos in the world. The friends fighting, threats made towards Psychotic Fox, cruel and twisted people manipulating their peers. Actions, choices he made in the world amidst the chaos, leading to guilt and shame. Lone Wolf had seen Psychotic Fox endure the heartbreak and deceit he originally went through. Yes. Inside the refuge. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Originally never got a video. I literally just talked about that. Didn't like the... Yeah, singing back then was horrendous. I wouldn't say horrendous, but some of those transitions definitely could have been done better. Some lyric writing was illiterate and low-key rushed. Well... I was literally just... that kind of goes for a lot of the album. Being the last re-release I need to do. Flesh out the lyric video. Yeah. Strong affectionate bond between them. This is an interesting little bit here. Especially like the bond between these two characters. Because it does feel... It always has felt very much like... I don't want to say it is like a fully romantic relationship, but like the bond that I've seen between these two characters is like, it's definitely more than friendship, but I wouldn't, like they're very like, I'd say like platonic soulmates is the best way I could describe like these two characters like in Sammy's universe as they've represented, or as they've been represented. Just give them the chaos of the world. Yes. Having peers and loved ones turn away. Yeah. Yep. I actually remember being... Like, I remember having that alt account added for a good bit there. Supporting me. Yeah. Okay. So, there is no release date, which is interesting. I would have expected a release date, but no. Nothing to speak of on that front. Other than that, good track. Admittedly, while I did enjoy the song, I think I would have preferred to give it the full listen reacting to the album, because of course I plan to do that, and I plan to do that on a live stream actually. Over on Evalavio, that's the channel where I do all my live streams now. But this is a case where I do love the changes that were made. I do love those pre-choruses, and I love the intro of the instrumental interlude. And I also love the like that beginning bit as well. However, I feel like this song, while it is good in isolation, it hits so much harder, and I feel it will hit so much harder during like a full album listening experience. I do thank Sammy for, giving us some kind of food, giving us some kind of content to keep us fed while we wait for the album, because again, like no clear release date in sight yet. But again, I feel like this is a case where I almost would have preferred one of the other tracks, maybe another one of the pre-release singles from back then, to show the different kinds of changes already to that were made. Again, it's not that I don't appreciate this track. I do. But I really think that this is one of those songs where it is saved as like a on the day of release kind of a track to have a single for. But that's just me. All in all, I enjoyed this. I really did. Thank you to, Sammy for doing this. yeah, I don't really know what to say. This is, I believe this is planned to be reaction 599, and then World in My Eyes will be number 600, which it'll come out sometime. I don't know if that album is coming out this month or next month, because I spoke with Sammy and there's still quite a little bit of progress to be made. I did say I did say, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it wouldn't come out like December where it was planned, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was pushed back further. But Sammy has been going through a lot, and I totally understand that there is a need to just kind of sit back for a second and not focus on this, because World in My Eyes is going to be like the last album that Sammy is properly making under the Psychotic Fox and Lone Wolf labels, and just in general for a really long time, if ever. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. That's gonna be about it from me. I have been Winter. We've reacted to LoneWolfMusic and the track Refuge. If you like what you saw, leave likes, leave comments, all the happiest of jazzes. And that's gonna be about it from me. Peace, everybody. In due time.